rattled on the line. The year was 2026. I looked at glowing telephone screens and watched the modern city mix. The passengers were looking down in headphones, coats and heavy boots. We sped along the Jubilee beneath the ancient city's roots. The lights flickered a single time. The metal brakes began to scream. The air grew cold, the shadows stretched like waking inside a dream. The train pulled up to London town. The platform looked a different shade. The appetizing signs were gone. The bright fluorescent colors fade. I stepped onto the concrete floor and felt a strange and sudden chill. The modern crowds had disappeared. The crowded station air was still. I walked up to the exit steps. The escalators did not move, and posters on the tiled walls were stuck in quite a different groove. They spoke of rations saving fuel and helping out the British state. I reached the top and pushed the door and stepped into a terrible fate. The sky above was choking black, with searchlights cutting through the air, and sirens wailed a piercing cry that filled the people with despair. The year was 1940 now. The Blitz had come to claim the night. The buildings burned in orange flames, a fierce and terrifying sight. A sudden roar came from the clouds. The metal birds of war flew low. An explosive fire shook the earth with every harsh and heavy blow. The glass was shattering on the street. The bricks were tumbling to the ground. A cloud of gray and choking dust was swirling madly all around. A warden grabbed me by the arm, his helmet marked with letters bold. Get down into the shelter, friend, before the air grows dead and cold. I ran back down the station stairs, where hundreds huddled in the dark. The family sat on blankets there, their faces pale, their spirits stark. They sang old songs to drown the noise of thunder crashing overhead, while children slept on wooden tracks and mothers prayed with quiet dread. I leaned against a pillar there, a modern ghost in clothing strange, with no one who could understand this sudden terrifying change. The walls would shake with every blast. The dust would fall like winter snow. We waited for the sun to rise and for the deadly fires to glow. For hours the iron rain came down upon the streets of London town, determined that the British heart would crumble up and tumble down. But in the dark beneath the earth, the people held each other tight. They whispered words of stubborn hope throughout the long and ghostly night. And when the morning finally broke, the sirens played a safer tune. The bombers turned and flew away beneath the fading of the moon. I walked back to the quiet tracks as people started to depart, to see what parts of London lived and what was torn right from its heart. I stepped into a waiting train that smelled of soot and older days, and closed my eyes in weariness, lost in a dark and smoky haze. The engine roared, the wheels spun fast, the tunnel swallowed up the light, and took me from the burning past and from the terror of the night. When doors opened once again, the modern world was back in view. The glowing screens and busy crowds under a sky of quiet blue. But as I tapped my plastic card to pass the modern station gate, I smelled the smoke of 44 and blessed my safer, gentler date.